All right, so this is our last set of the night.
We did not have their previous match on stream, so we don't really have any historical knowledge to point out, other than it was 2-1, so probably pretty close. They do opt to go to FD. Typically, I think Rob would like this stage, just big and flat. He has an item to work with and a traditional projectile, but Daisy can generate these amazing combos because there's no platforms to tech on or ways to get out of them. We see her with the early percent lead. King willing to sort of guard his space above center stage with Nair. And Gemstar being patient at the moment. That's awesome. I think King DI'd out perfectly there to not get caught by the follow-up fair. Though he is still in disadvantage. Shields the dash attack, which actually has several hitboxes, which is great. I don't think it would kill Rob quite this early, but it will eventually kill. And we see Rob recovering shenanigans on display. Quite hard to get him when he's out there, even when you have a turnip to throw at him. And he reads the roll with a dash up smash to get the stock. Let's go. We see the down tilt and a follow up into a grab. Only 46%, almost got that last hit. Would have been more. Combo video on display. And Jim is in control, has lapped him on the second stock. FD looking like a great pick. The up throw on the top actually hitting him way up there. I don't think normally projectiles would go quite that high, but the top is unique. Or items, rather. We're back to neutral. King willing to take his jump. Space gets a grab and a back throw. Not confident in a down throw setup just yet. Airing the shield safely. Gemstar willing to just shield and wait, knowing that it's pretty safe. Jim going out there for once. Oof. Well, not for once, but impressively going way out there. And a charged up smash is gonna get it. He does float over his head. So we are on both players with second stocks. We are coming up on 3 minutes into this game as well. I did not realize the pacing. I feel like Jim is staying very close to Rob. Rob getting a pretty good string going there, but actually getting interrupted by the Daisy Fair, and they're hanging out on the ledge. Daisy Dare catching him. It's getting really close to kind of the same thing as the previous game, where most of Daisy's moves will start to kill here. Ooh, I think did he actually run him out of fuel? Do you know, Steven?
Yeah, there was like 2 blocks with the turnip in the top.
For those who don't know, Rob's up B seems infinite, seems super awesome. It actually does have a limit. If he does not touch the ground before he uses it for a particular duration, he actually can no longer use it. He will just fall. And Gemstar continued his edge guard until he literally ran out of fuel. Some good spacing on display. Cool to see too. These are 2 characters that generate items, which are competitive Smash isn't really played with items. It isn't, and so it's kind of a skill how to interact with items that you don't really learn unless you play one of these characters. Wow, the spinny arm's taking the stock really early actually there. Not crazy early, but certainly putting King back in the game. Rob is heavy. He'd probably survive a few more hits. Oh, but a sweet spot fair is going to do it, and you know, also respawning refreshes your, what do we call it? It's not fatigue. Help me out, Steven. If you use a move repeatedly, it gets stale. He does. He counterpicks the D
Oh.
to D. Let's go. Wow. Telling me how to react. Am I just doing this for content now? Strong, so fastball nair, something we're probably going to see a good bit of into up tilt at low percents. And D2D hits hard. Both of those moves dealt a good bit of percent. He's off to an early lead. For people who played against D2D, you probably know, but if you haven't, interacting with the bouncing spike ball, Gordo, can be quite difficult. Any move will send it back, but if your move is not disjointed, you'll still get hit. And D2D players are also very proficient usually at then reacting to you sending it back. So we see the nair confirmed there. He tried to get the up air, but I think Jimstar air dodged it, followed up by dash attack to hit him on his landing option. Confirms the first kill pretty early. D2D's dash attack being incredibly strong in sweet spots, but also incredibly slow. He literally flops on his belly. Jim trying to send Gordo back up, straight up. Down tilt into fair, confirming on D2D at 127%. So we see the, you know, the weaknesses, I guess, of the character being extremely heavy, similar to K. Rool and Bowser and others. And we're pretty even again. Goodness, King confirms that back air. I think that was 20%, literally from 40 to 60. It's hard. Jim kind of gets an opening, but wasn't actually able to confirm the down tilt to set up the long combo string. Smashville might actually be a little tough to that platform in the middle, giving you attack option, also not being very wide. Right now we see the King willing to kind of zone the ledge, going for it all with the dash attack there, but just whipping. Ooh, Jeremy interrupting the down smash, or Jimstar interrupting the down smash with not sure if that was an air, but it did probably save him the stock. We see King D2D throw out an up air there. That is a move that would probably kill around this percent. Doesn't fish for it too often, but it is a pretty good multi-hit. We see Jim kind of wanting to give him a little space, so that he wants to throw the Gordo, I think, but not so much space that he can't punish it. And then King obviously playing the reverse game of making sure that he has a follow-up. And so far, he's done a great job of just kind of keeping Jeremy away and applying pressure. Oh, great DI. The fair actually doesn't kill. For the forward tilt. Wow. Daisy not known for her weight. I think this is just a good DI and maybe weak hits. Unfortunately, this is an automatic confirm. He eats you no matter how much you mash. He can automatically just kind of buffer up tilt. You'll pop out and he'll up tilt you and confirm the kill. Very similar to Snake's grab above about 165 that auto confirms into. Wow! And an SD to put Jim back in it. We're even. Finishing up, Snake having the down throw and up tilt confirm above about 165. You just know that it's over. D2D has similar. So far, Jim seems a bit more willing to stay close. Doing a great job of it so far, throwing out a couple back airs. I think that was 3 in a row. Did get in. D2D also hit him back. He has a small percent lead now. I think we're pretty close to anyone's game. I'd be surprised to see Jim take the stock with kind of the next hit, but we get a down throw and up air, once again showing the down throw combos worked to quite a percent on D2D. Back air, honestly, if that had been at the ledge, probably would have taken the stock. But likewise, most of D2D's stronger moves will kill Daisy at this percent. So it's anybody's game. And the fair is going to clip his penguin feet. Jim takes it. it's kind of heartbreaking. King had the lead, and unfortunately SD'd off of his up B.
DDD. We're on normal battlefield this time.
I did search, and it looks like it is sort of dependent on some amount of mash. And then if they don't mash, it's timing. He has to have good timing. DDD off with a strong start. I assume Battlefield was his counter pick, right? Taking
That
that
was a very quick stock.
So early, yeah. Wow. Up tilt is, up air is strong. And DDD showing, you can kind of see it. Was that a stitch? Did he just eat the stitch? Well, DDD very horizontally limited, but he jumps quite fast, and he fast falls quite fast. And then you see that on display and how he interacts trying to get combos started and follow-up combos. He wants to interact kind of in a pillar, much like Falco. Up air taking the second stock at a similar percent. Oh my goodness. And maybe Battlefield totally working out for him here. Platforms making kind of hard to get back to the ground. He's willing to maintain space now for sure, knowing that he just has to take one more. And he doesn't have much percent yet. As we see, the Gordo throw also has a hitbox on the hammer. Even though Gemstar moved around where the Gordo would appear, he still got hit by the hammer and sent away. And it's kind of being tough to get in, especially when DTD's under these platforms. It really limits how you can approach it. It's a good up tilt. React to Gem's landing. And I would guess we're pretty close to just seeing him fish for strong hits or more Gordos. Gem sends the...
Oh my gosh. The
wow,
turnip hit the Gordo back.
What was that? He threw the turnip up, which hit the Gordo, and then he fared, I think, DTD, or up aired him, one of the two, and then DTD promptly got hit by the sent back Gordo. Unfortunately, he does actually manage to get the 3 stock. Really impressive showing, all 3 stocks with the up air. We're about to see. They're heading in. So King is looking to tie it up. Has seemed a lot more confident in the DTD versus Daisy matchup rather than the first match being Rob. But they did actually go back to FD, so I'm not sure.
It was FD Smashville. I looked at the ordering.
Oh, FD was actually the first match. Crazy. I guess, yeah, my memory's off. Oh well. But because it was FD Smashfield, that doesn't mean the first match was actually against Rob. So it's possible DDD is a little different. Right now it's basically even. You see a long charged up smash, close to max length. Down throw, back air, back bread and butter for sure. Good fair to cover the get up. We see the Gordo getting stuck on the ledge. I think that has some percentage chance to happen. Been thrown against a solid surface. Wow, the back air collecting the kill from a little bit
like
past center stage.
Yeah.
Not too surprising, his back air is very strong as opposed to the fair, which is a good bit weaker. And then Daisy tying it up. So we're back to even. Jim's doing a really good job of not falling behind in this match and the first match especially. Ooh, that was crazy. Did the Gordo hit twice? What was that? That was like Gordo throw into fair. I don't know. That was just crazy. It was like 50 damage. Got Daisy trapped at the ledge right now, having to wait out the Gordo. Because DTD is jumping and then using a particular input on the Gordo, it bounces very high and sort of occupies a ton of space. You may have noticed it deals around 20 damage when it's fresh, which is just brutal because D2D can confirm kills pretty early. So you never want to get hit with that. And as we saw there, even because the hitbox is still out from his throw where he swings the hammer, even if you send it back very early, the hammer can still swing and hit it and send it back at you. It's the whole mini game in itself. You actually see Jim get up into it but gets the shield up in time, rolls in and gets hit with the up tilt to confirm the kill. And we see the strength of that move on display, especially when it's fresh. A bit of rage behind it. FD being quite a high ceiling, or medium high ceiling. Daisy still dying around 100-ish. We're back to neutral. King going to have his space and throw Gordos, I think. Daisy lucking out maybe just a bit there, and the fair catching the Gordo. Not get hit by it. Oh, and a great confirm with the up smash. I'm kind of surprised. I wonder if King trying to air dodge into the ground or something there, but nevertheless, basically even. Notice that the Gordo usage makes it really hard for Jim to get the kind of setups that he really wants, which are like running up and grab, or tomahawk grab, or daring the shield, or even running up and down tilting. These are all kind of the primary ways to get in. But the Gordo just occupies that space and denies it. You see him do a neutral get up into the Gordo. As you can see, King is always going to put it out. There's no limitations as long as it's off screen. He gets it again, kind of similar to Diddy Kong's Bananas.
Oh.
Jim does finally get a hit in. Gets clipped by the Nair though, trying to get a dash attack as a follow-up. And he's getting pretty close to D2D just sneezing on him. Oh, we got double fairs though. He whipped
Going for it.
Oh, my heart. Oh, but the super strong back air does connect. And King evens it up, 2-2. We go to game 5. She doesn't really punish D2D's weakness there as much. So maybe it is turning into the best counter pick. Oh, Jim starting strong. This is another thing that D2D can kind of do that I think might be unique. He jumps out of combos and then has additional jumps. This also allows him to do bait from above, which is kind of a unique trait. He'll frequently jump in and then jump as you throw out an option and then come crashing down with a move. So he's very willing to just full hop and hang out in that space. Oh, no punish on the dash attack. I think Jim got locked in that grab animation. Oh! We got landing there into down tilt fair, but doesn't actually send him very far. Good patience. He looks like he's on his way to actually take the stock. Has DTD off stage. Wow, that Gordo goes quite far. Good grab. Back off stage. And we're just kind of back to... Oh! That grab just barely got there before the up tilt. I think because the up tilt starts from the back. So Daisy hanging on some more. But also he's hanging on. And she finally collects it with the up air. Good job. He's definitely looking for a strong combo here to generate, or to get a decent lead. Wow, the dash attack actually catching the in lag of the umbrella. I think that was probably a missed input.
Yeah, it might have been mashing out of the inhale.
Yep. Got a good combo there though off of the... Oh, he throws the turnip down. I think that does actually work. He just didn't get the knockback angle that he wanted in the previous hit. And we're also seeing on display D2D, when throwing his Gordo at a particular angle, can run up and inhale it and then spit it out at you at a kind of a faster speed. Whoa, we see the rocket hammer. Not sure if that was a missed input, but nothing particularly interesting comes of it.
I think the
They're just
rocket
playing
hammer is
neutral.
used on the
Identical
wake up
scores.
option, so if they get up a shield and get hit by the Gordo, they can also break the shield with the rocket hammer.
Oh, and then that's just a stock, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. I know sometimes they'll do the Gordo and a down smash to cover the get up options. Rocket hammer's not so much cool with it. Jim willing to take the down throw and up air, get the percent. He's just trying to clean it up now. It's about taking as little damage as possible and getting the stock. This
Ooh.
is the last game of the night, both on their tournament stock or tournament games. 2 stocks to go, and we did hit the 3-minute mark, so they are. Oh, is he gonna get back? He did get back. That was not considered a regrab because Jim did poke him off. Oh, this whole game can be told as a story of spacing in the air. Jim weaving around those up airs, knowing that that's likely to confirm into a kill at this percent. Despite the extreme delta between their percents, I mean, it's sort of even in a way. The up air the up throw still not gonna do it. I think that might have only even worked on the lightest of characters, but it's cool to see. Gordo confirming there. Jeremy kind of finally getting hit. Does actually, it's similar to I think the second game, he weaves around the up air and he sneaks in a fair to confirm it. And now it's just about getting as much percent as possible.
Oh.
It's a good inhale. I'm curious to see. Okay, he actually gets the timing or the confirm on the up tilt, but he is not high enough for it to kill. FD may be working in his favor. And there we saw it. So DTD's dash attack is so slow and so strong, but it has no armor. Interrupted easily by DTD's dash attack. Back throw sending more up than away from DTD. And then he tries to cover the recovery with 2 up airs, does not confirm either. And they're back to dancing on stage. The up air does confirm around the ledge, similar to the 3rd stock of the game 3, I think. And, one last stock, tournament stock for both of these players. DTD assuming kind of his column. And it makes total sense. He's trying to get damage in without taking any. So he's really focused on doing the safest thing possible. He does armor through the turnip. This is a thing that DTD has that, say, a character like K-Rool doesn't have on their recoveries, their respective recoveries. This game is coming down to the last minute. These players have... Oh no! Jeremy threw out a dare, it looked like. Sorry, Steven, what was that?
No, you got it.